the girl was terrified to discover her best friend sleepwalked every night and would treat their roommate's head like a watermelon, checking if it was ripe. The girl asked what she meant by ripe, but the friend gave her a creepy look, knocked on the girl's head, and gave a twisted smile, then suddenly pulled out a knife and swung it at the girl's head. Luckily the roommate reacted fast and pulled the sleepwalker away. The knife dropped to the floor. The sleepwalker was tied to a chair, her eyes still dazed and clearly still sleepwalking. The roommate splashed cold water on her face, finally snapping her out of it. The sleepwalker looked confused and asked what was going on. The roommate angrily told her she tried to chop someone with a knife. The sleepwalker was in disbelief, said she just dreamed she was picking watermelons in her grandpa's field and had finally found a ripe one, just about to cut it when she woke up. The roommate was scared stiff hearing that, so everyone suggested she temporarily move out. The next day, she moved into the empty room 205 upstairs. She apologized to everyone, said she threw away all sharp objects, blocked the door with furniture to prevent getting out, even tied up her hands and feet while sleeping, swore that last night's incident would never happen again. But the next morning, the girl saw terrifying news. Someone in the neighboring dorm had died. Their head was split in half, just like a watermelon. The roommate asked which dorm. The girl said it was 204 upstairs, right next to the sleepwalker's room. The creepy coincidence made everyone suspect the sleepwalker, but the door was blocked. How could she have gotten out? The roommate mentioned a sleep study, saying sleepwalkers could open doors, even ride bicycles. Everyone felt a chill down their spine. The next day at lunch, they heard more disturbing details. Just then the sleepwalker suddenly showed up, scaring them all. She asked what was wrong, then casually said she missed everyone, and suggested they all hang out. The others forced a smile in fear. The roommate asked if she'd dreamed about cutting watermelon lately. Seeing their faces, the sleepwalker realized they suspected her of killing the literature student. She looked extremely wronged, said she had done everything to prevent accidents, yet they still doubted her, said she hadn't dreamed of watermelons recently, only dreamed about eating rice rolls, then stormed off in frustration. Everyone started feeling guilty for accusing her, but then a friend brought back updates on the case. Police checked hallway surveillance, but strangely no one had entered the dorm. Now the victim's 3 roommates were all suspects and taken for questioning. This made the others even more certain they had misunderstood the sleepwalker, so they suggested apologizing, but the roommate didn't think it was necessary, so the girl went alone to apologize. She knocked for a long time, but heard nothing. She gently pushed the door open and was horrified to feel something sticky. When she smelled it, it was blood. Just then, the dorm manager shouted down the hallway, doing a room check, so she quickly ran back to her room. But in the middle of the night, they suddenly heard a strange knock. It was 2 a.m. Everyone woke up from the noise, but because of the murder, no one dared to open the door. They cautiously asked what the sleepwalker was doing there. She said she just cut open a big red watermelon and brought some to share. Thinking back to the first night, when she treated someone's head like a watermelon, and the scene described by the police, everyone was chilled to the bone. The girl told them not to panic. The door was locked. As long as they didn't open it, they'd be fine. But just then, she suddenly screamed, trembling as she confessed she was the last one to go to bed and might have forgotten to lock the door. The next second, the sleepwalker opened the door.